Hi to everyone. Today's video will be the translation of one of my other videos, that is how to deploy a React application from S3 static web hosting feature using CloudFront, using Route 53, using Certificate Manager. So here we go. That the first thing that you have to do is that you have to name your bucket as blog.domusfixedolivia.com. This is because we are going to use the wildcards of Amazon. So we have to follow these conventions in order to don't have problems. So I will explain you something really fast, that remember that the domain is domusfixedolivia.com and blog is the subdomain of that domain. So we have to follow these kind of conventions when creating a bucket, because it will not make some links if you don't follow these kind of things. So just remember, domusfixedolivia.com is the main domain and blog is the subdomain. So the first thing that we have to do now is that we have to run the npm run build in React, and this will compile the code and will generate some files in the build folder. So we are not now. I have already done that command, so it's right there, and we are just going to upload them. It will take just a few seconds. Upload, and that's it. Now we have to add some configurations. The first thing is that we have to move to the properties section. And in this section, we have to go under and enable the static web hosting feature. So we click just on edit and enable. And that's it. You have to type here in index document your index.html. So in the error document, the same, because it will go for another trouble. So you have to type the same. You have to use the same index document. We click on save, and this will generate another link. This link, if you open, will just show you 403 forbidden. So we have to add some extra configuration. In this case, we have to add some permissions. That's because my bucket was really private. So I will just disable some blocks. So, and then save changes. I type on confirm. And that. You have to add another configuration, that is a bucket policy. I have already searched the answer in Google, so I will just copy for the notepad. And the only thing that you have to modify in this policy is that you have to name in the resource attribute, you have to put the name of your bucket. Remember that conventions are really important. So you just have to copy that. And that's it. We are going to see it again, and you will see that it is deployed in a subdomain of Amazon. Fine. Okay, so here we have our application already deployed, but if we want to add some HTTPS, we have to go through our server in Amazon that is called Certificate Manager. We go there, and that here I have already a Certificate Manager, but I will not delete it because I have many other pages that use that certificate. But I will go with you until a part in order to you just replicate the configuration and have everything fine. So first, I have to explain you something about the domains. And it's that, remember that our domain is domusfixedolivia.com. Here we just, in this section, we have to add all the domains that we want to have the wildcard of Amazon, the certificate of the HTTPS. So every line there will be as an application that will have those SEL. But if we want that all the applications that comes from domusfixedolivia.com, we have to use an asterisk. This is for having all the subdomains with the certificate, so we can type everything, and that everything will have that wildcard of Amazon with the certificate. And something that is really interesting about this is that using this line, you will have all the subdomains with their certificates, but you will not have the main domain, domusfixedbolivia.com, with the certificate. So we have to add another line that is without the asterisk. No? Without the asterisk, you will apply the certificate to the domusfixedolivia.com too. So we are just typed it. We just typed it, and we are going to click on next. And something that I will not do is that I will let it as blog domusfixedolivia.com, because as you have seen, I have already the certificate. So just for this example, I will type just blog domusfixedolivia.com in order to you see how the configuration goes far away. So I click on next, next, and configure request. That's almost. We are just waiting for the validations. We open, and you have to click on the create recurring route is 53. This will make those connections with that service. So I will not do that, or maybe yes. So you have to click it, no? And we are going to see then that all connections were created. So now, just as I said, this was just an example. So I will just delete it, and you will have asterisk.domusfixedolivia.com as the result. So remember that the status should be issued, and all the configuration should be the same as I am displaying now. So in the second part of the video, I will tell you how to use CloudFront.